Hey everyone, Tim Schofield here, and this is going to be my first video in the new place. I haven't quite unpacked everything just yet, and I will do an updated desk tour pretty soon. Gonna upgrade a couple things first. But anyways, first video, gonna be a good one because it is the LG V20, the first device to ship out with Android 7.0 Nougat. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what's in the box, also give some impressions on it and show off some features. So along with the V20, LG also sent me the H3 headphones by B&O Play. So pretty excited to test these out as well. But let's go ahead and open up the V20. I'm pretty excited for this one. Life's good when you play more. So opening it on up, looks like, oh, all right. So it opens as like a tri-fold almost. You got the device on the left. Let's go ahead and grab that and turn that on. Whoops, accidentally pulled that out, that tab out. But yeah, just the device on the left side. Feels pretty light. I believe the battery's not in it. Feels a little bit too light to not have a battery. Peel off the protective sealing. And of course, this is just a review unit from LG, so kind of keep that in mind. Looks like the packaging has covers on pretty much everything. So let me go ahead and take all of this off. All right, so it also looks like they added a screen protector on this guy, which I'm going to peel off now, so you can just see that that was on there. And now let's go ahead and pop the battery in. There's a slot, or a button right here, I should say, that pops the back off the device. And no, it's not a modular device like the G5 was, but you'll see you have a removable battery, you have a micro SD card slot, a SIM card slot as well. So here is the battery. Let's go ahead and throw that guy in there, a 3200 milliamp hour battery. This is life's good when you play more. Awesome that it's removable though. I know it's kind of a dying thing, but it's always convenient to be able to carry an extra battery around, for example. And then here is the back. So a metal feeling back, and we've got to snap this guy back on and make sure it's secure, and then go ahead and press the power button, which is embedded into the fingerprint scanner on the back. So there we go. Let that boot up. Let's talk about these other two things that are in here, and that would be it, actually. So it doesn't look like they had any booklets. I'm sure you'll get that if you order one, so just kind of keep that in mind. And here we go. So you got your USB Type-C cable, more of a thin style cable, and then you have your travel adapter as well from LG, which does, of course, have Qualcomm's quick charging capabilities as well. Real quick, here is a close-up of those headphones that they sent me as well, if you want to take a quick look. And then, of course, you have some volume controls as well attached to the earpiece. It also came with a nifty carrying case, along with some extra earpieces as well that you can swap these earpieces out with. Before we get into software and setup as well, I want to talk about design. So you'll see on the back, you do have that fingerprint scanner power button. You have dual cameras, 16 megapixel cameras with optical image stabilization and 2x optical zoom. So that's pretty neat. Now towards the bottom here, you see you do have your USB Type-C slot, your speaker, along with a microphone, which has a very good DAC. So sound quality out of that should be fantastic. You have your button on the side, which pops that back casing off like I showed earlier. And then on the left side, you have your volume rockers, which are a little bit small, I've noticed, and also don't protrude out very much from the device. So hopefully I get used to those buttons. I'll let you know in the full review coming soon. And then, of course, here is how much the camera does actually protrude out the back. So a little bit. We can go ahead and set that on the table. Really doesn't rock out of the ordinary of the screen space, that 5.7-inch display, which does have an extra display up at that top, which the V10 had as well. All right, so I skipped through a lot in the startup that was not unusual, but now I want to go ahead and scan my fingerprint on that fingerprint scanner. And you can find it pretty easily. It does have a decent indent. And wow, that was very quickly. Lift and place up your fingertip, place your finger, fingerprint added. All right, so I went ahead and set everything up. There was really nothing out of the ordinary. So let's go ahead and check everything out with the software. So you'll see experience the UX 5.0 home screen. So this would be LG's scan. You can see all apps and widgets to search for an app. Use an app, swiping left or right on the home screen. Pretty self-explanatory. Customizing by pressing and holding an empty space. So that was all nothing new in terms of just features. You'll see there is absolutely no app drawer button. Sorry, I couldn't think of that word. Now next it says experience second screen. Lets you show things such as messages, contacts. You can customize what's up there just like the V10. I will do a comparison of the two if need be, if there's a lot different in terms of with the Nougat update. But you'll see signature, recent apps, quick tools as well. You can add and remove shortcuts. So really nothing out of the ordinary there. I do want to swipe down twice and jump into settings and then go ahead and go to general, about phone, software info, and there you go. Android version 7.0. So yes, it did come to me with Android 7.0 Nougat, and which it will ship. And you'll see, of course, there's our Easter egg. I do have a video talking about everything new in Nougat. I can link to that in the description if you're interested in checking that out. All right, so next I want to go ahead and test out that fingerprint scanner that is on the back of the device. So I'm going to go ahead and just set my finger on it, and it unlocked the device right away, as it should. And there we go. So now I'm going to go ahead and test it with a different finger, and it looks like it vibrates. It says try again, doesn't recognize it. Now I'm going to go ahead and do it with this on the lock screen. Unlocks it right away. Now I'm going to try and lock the device and leave my finger on it and make sure it doesn't unlock it, so it doesn't. So I left my finger set on the fingerprint scanner. It looks like I'll have to lift up, set it again to unlock it. Now LG has skinned Android 7.0, but some of the animations are very similar to stock Android. So you'll see this animation where you expand your quick tiles here. You'll see here's that hi-fi quad DAC notification right here. You have a quick flashlight as well. You can swipe over, and you have a bunch of other ones. Comfort view, which is going for night viewing. And then, of course, you can edit these, rearrange them as well. Now, you'll see Android System Home touch buttons. So you can customize these soft buttons down at the bottom. You'll see navigation, capture plus, and Q slide as well. So if you want to go ahead and add Q slide, let's go ahead and add that up there. It gets added right away. So here's Q slide apps. So quick shortcuts to apps if you want that. Capture plus, if you try and add that, you can. Let's see if I can add all of them. No. So it only looks like you can have 5 buttons down at the bottom, but a nice addition. Let's go ahead and load up that camera for the first time. I'll load it up right away. I'm not going to go ahead and enable location, but I'm going to snap a very quick picture. So there we go. Let's go ahead and closer. Very quick shutter speed. This is going to be one of the best cameras there. You'll see a share now button shows up. I'm going to select gallery right now. And let's go ahead and check out some of those pictures. Obviously, I was moving the camera around when I took those other ones real quick just to test shutter speed. But overall, it looks good. Good lighting scenario, of course. So more to come in the full review. And you'll definitely see some pictures from me on Instagram, etc. from this device specifically. And of course, with that dual camera, you do have that optical zoom. So let's go ahead and test that. So if I zoom in, it looks like it does have a little tick mark on the side here. So you'll see that little tick mark on the line. That I believe is the 2x zoom mark, so you'll know if you get into digital zoom or not. So right here is where I'm still in optical zoom. You also do have a switch right here to switch from more of that landscape picture to a more zoomed in picture. And this is actually where the 2x zoom is if you select this mode, you'll see if I try and zoom, it's at that tick mark. So that's where that optical zoom will take place. So you can quickly zoom in 2 times by pressing that button. Now on that second screen, it adds functionality where you can switch to manual camera mode, which is full of great features, of course. And then, of course, manual video camera mode, which LG has done an amazing job, especially with audio recording as well. You can customize if you want it on the left side, the right side. There's so many different customization options if you're going to shoot video with your cell phone. This is definitely probably one of the best cameras out there if you shoot video with a camera. Now finally, swiping over, you do have an HD audio recorder as well. They have recommended apps here. So if I want to go ahead and uninstall Evernote, I go ahead and drop it out of the folder. Let's go ahead, and it looks like I can't. I don't know if that means you can't because there's no garbage can up at the top. So it seems like you cannot uninstall these apps. But anyways, that's just some quick first impressions of the LG V20. Lots more to come. Be sure to follow me on social media as well. I will probably send some tweets about the device as I use it. And of course, Note 7 review coming soon, and then the V20 review coming soon after that. So go ahead and click that subscribe button if you're interested. You can follow me on various social media. All links in the description below. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching.